this documentary. He was into his own story about himself. And also, I think, it even touched him to be able to touch all these people, to know that millions are watching each and every Sunday, didn't hold anything back.
He didn't hold anything back, Magic, but when you saw those emotions, I know when I saw those emotions, I was thinking about all the noise that he probably felt in his mind was going to be made about how tyrannical he was about winning. You were somebody that was a bit tyrannical about winning. You once demanded to be traded from the Los Angeles Lakers because you were not having fun. And
that's what make him a bad boy and the best that's ever done it. Don't get it twisted. I love LeBron, but no.
Yeah, we got that documented.
No.
That's documented. Okay.
No.
Shotty, you heard that?
Hold up, LeBron is not the GOAT.
Hold up. LeBron isn't the only one that for decades. Magic Johnson was the smiling face of the Lakers dynasty. Pure Hollywood glamour mixed with championship class. He represented success, loyalty, and that untouchable purple and gold aura everyone dreamed about. But last night, that smile cracked, live on TV, and what followed didn't feel like a friendly conversation at all. It felt like a cold, public exile.
It's just so many it's so many guys. That's what make us special. And so I don't really try to, look at all-time greats for the Lakers because it's just too many of them. But I would say this, Kobe, one of my favorites.
Yes.
Cap, one of my favorites, because nobody in this league ever has dominated like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and nobody's dominated.
Have him in the hierarchy.
Man, I think LeBron is right up there. I don't think he's the best, but I don't think he has to be the best, and I don't think LeBron should be compared to Michael Jordan either.
Right.
I think LeBron should be compared to Magic Johnson.
Right, I agree with that.
I think whoever started that up got it totally wrong, man. LeBron is not no damn Michael Jordan.
Looking straight into the camera, Magic didn't smile. He didn't joke. He didn't soften anything. He went straight at LeBron James. This wasn't about stats. No talk of points, rings, or highlights. Magic skipped all of that and went right to identity, pride, and belonging. LeBron spent 7 years in Los Angeles trying to earn something Magic made clear can't just be given. A permanent place in Lakers history. Magic's words hit like an eviction notice. You can wear the jersey. You can win a title. But that doesn't mean you truly bleed purple and gold. At least not in Magic's eyes. To him, legacy isn't borrowed. It isn't rented. It's lived, earned, and suffered through. And in that moment, Magic made LeBron's place clear. Not as a Laker legend, not as family, but as a superstar tenant, a temporary resident in a house built by giants. This all went down on ESPN's biggest post-game show after another tough Lakers loss. The panel was discussing identity, chemistry, and the question fans ask every season: what does it really mean to be a Laker? Then came the question that changed everything. You built this legacy, Magic, the host said. Does LeBron, with his title and scoring record, belong among the greatest Lakers? The studio went silent. Magic's famous smile vanished. His voice changed, calm, heavy, and sharp. Let me tell you what it means, Magic said, staring straight ahead. It's more than numbers, more than contracts. It's bloodline. It's family. You don't just play for the Lakers, he continued. You don't just play for the Lakers, Magic continued. You become one. Your soul turns purple and gold. He paused, letting decades of banners, pain, and glory sit in the silence. I was drafted here. I bled here. I built this with my brothers through struggle and triumph. Then he brought up Kobe Bryant. We drafted Kobe, Magic said. That kid gave 20 years to this place. He fought for every ounce of respect. Kobe, in Magic's eyes, earned his crown the hard way. Then came the line that froze the room. Magic leaned forward, his voice sharp and cutting. LeBron was a finished product, a corporation. He didn't build this with us. Magic said LeBron came to add a chapter to his story, not to write the Lakers' story from the ground up. You can live in the palace as a guest, Magic said coldly, but that doesn't make you the king. The message was clear that LeBron is brilliant. Elite, historic, but a Laker legend? Magic's answer was simple. No, just a tenant. And every tenant eventually packs up. The studio went silent. Analysts stared straight ahead, stunned. You could almost feel the panic buzzing through the headsets, but it was already done. The line had been drawn, clear, sharp, and final.
Just say God is so good. And all the time? All right, let's go then.
He nailed it.
That wasn't planned.
Yo, that was not. We didn't plan that.
Look, I promise you that wasn't planned.
Yo, no disrespect, but he been to a few cookouts.
All right, everybody, take your seats. Take your seats, please, please, please.
Oh man, they said call for the ISO.
This ain't nothing but God, brother. It's nothing but God.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Hold on right there. Well, where you shooting now? We go play 1-on-1, me and you right now. Damn.
Magic Johnson didn't just criticize LeBron James that night. He changed the rules of belonging. This wasn't basketball talk. It was about heritage. Magic split Lakers history into two paths. Those who are born into it, and those who earn it through years of sacrifice. And in Magic's eyes, LeBron stands outside both with the Lakers crown forever. Magic made one thing clear. There are no shortcuts. You're either drafted and raised in the system, or you're forged over time through pain, pressure, and public failure. But that's the culture. That's the code. Kobe Bryant was the blueprint of a teenage prodigy who struggled early, failed on the biggest stage, got humbled, and kept fighting. Every loss was public. Every comeback was earned. Over time, Kobe and the city became inseparable. Magic calls that organic growth. It's when the fans feel your losses like their own and celebrate your wins as shared victories. That's not business. That's family. And to Magic, LeBron never crossed that line. In his eyes, LeBron was never bloodline. He was a tenant, a corporate superstar renting space inside basketball's most sacred palace that a tenant can decorate. A tenant can upgrade the furniture. A tenant can even throw legendary parties. But when the lease ends, they leave. The bond fades because it was always transactional. When Magic called LeBron a corporation, he wasn't just throwing shade, he was exposing what he believes LeBron's motive always was. Magic accused LeBron of using the Lakers' legacy as a backdrop, a shiny stage for his personal brand in Magic's mind. The 2020 championship wasn't born from shared grind and struggle. He saw it as imported success, a trophy stamped by LeBron, not forged in LA sweat. It went into LeBron's personal museum, not the Lakers' wall of sacrifice and scars. That was the coldest cut. Magic didn't deny LeBron's greatness. He redefined it. LeBron's greatness travels wherever he goes. Portable, flexible, independent, he said, but that very portability makes it foreign to true Lakers DNA. You can't buy bloodline. Legacy here isn't for sale. Magic slammed the gate shut, even for the so-called king. And this didn't happen overnight. It wasn't random smoke. It was years of quiet frustration boiling over. Personal payback wrapped in poetry. Back in April 2019, Magic shocked the world by resigning as Lakers president of basketball operations. On the surface, it was about freedom and backstabbing. But insiders knew the truth ran deeper. The man who built Showtime was being boxed out of his own empire. The rise of Clutch Sports, LeBron's management group, shifted control away from the front office straight into LeBron's circle. Magic tried to make coaching moves and roster decisions, only to find deals whispered through side channels, bypassing him entirely. The legend who once ran the Lakers like a symphony was suddenly background noise in his own orchestra. It broke something in him. The smile faded. The king of purple and gold became a sideline monarch, watching his castle get redesigned around someone else's throne. That resignation wasn't just a career move. It was rebellion, a quiet protest against a new era where superstar corporations run franchises like boardrooms.
And they was talking about it this morning, and I'm like, that's interesting to use the term cherry picking when, if we're going to make a fruit basket here, maybe I'll sing you one after I leave for having me on the show.
Thank you, Rich.
But the careers of the LeBron and Michael Jordan, it's not apples and apples for a number of reasons. But the cherry picking terminology of it all, coming from someone who literally had John Thompson, Dean Smith, and Mike Krzyzewski supporting his.
And now, years later, that silence snapped. When Magic called LeBron a tenant, he wasn't just talking about legacy. He was reclaiming ownership. The message was loud and personal. You may have pushed me out of the front office, but you will never own what I built. This house still carries my name. You're just passing through. That wasn't commentary anymore. That was vengeance. Magic reached for the only weapon he still fully controls, his untouchable status as the soul of the Lakers. With a few carefully chosen words, he didn't just criticize LeBron James. He downgraded him. The so-called king became a visitor inside a kingdom he thought he had conquered. The aftershocks were instant and explosive. That Magic's declaration didn't just spark debate. It split the Lakers universe in two. Fans, legends, insiders. Everyone had to pick a side in a full-blown war between heritage and modern power. The old guard moved first. Voices from the Showtime era closed ranks around Magic like soldiers guarding a crown. To them, this wasn't drama. It was duty. James Worthy, speaking calmly on a local broadcast, summed it up: Magic speaks for a standard. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if this breakdown made you think. Subscribe for more deep dives like this and share the story with someone who lives and breathes basketball. I'll see you in the next.